Right, well, good evening. Welcome back to VP4TV. This is our second match of three, hopefully, today. But it's the second match and the second round match in the Bankpool World Championships. We've got Real Poland Power, Stub as we call him, up against Chicu. And that goes ahead at the top of the hour. We had a match earlier on, a round two match in the Bankpool, and Coldest Pillow was up against Bankster. Coldest Pillow 1 out 6 racks to 3, but in actual fact, it could have gone very close. It was there was some very important endings to a couple of racks that went Coldest Pillow's way, but it could have actually turned out another Hill match at one point. But anyway, Coldest Pillow got through in the end. That's all that matters. Well done to him. And I think he might have an interesting possible meeting in the next round. So if we look at the matches in the schedule, we've got Coldest Pillow in round 3, and guess what? He plays the winner of this match coming up. So Chicu representing Chile, and Real Poland Power, as much as he denies it, but representing the United States. And we then also have Coldest Pillow's second outing today. Big challenge for him tonight. In the semi-final of the Black Ball 8-ball World Championships, we've got Albinario trying to get through to play Cobra in the final, but he's going to have to get past Coldest Pillow. And likewise, for Coldest Pillow to win his maiden World Championship, he's going to have to overcome Albinario and Cobra. So it's a tough ask, and that goes ahead in 90 minutes' time, or 90 minutes or so's time. No mention from Steve as to whether he's coming in, but he possibly is, because he's now come alive in the lobby chat. He may well be joining Discord. In fact, he is there. Good afternoon, good evening to Steve.
Good evening, Hugh.
Well, there was a bit of weird stuff going on this afternoon. And in the match with Coldest Pillow and Bankster, nothing to do with the two of them. But as I was streaming the match, I was having sort of glitchy things happen with the camera when I was moving my donuts. It was sort of jumping a bit. And then there was one point where Napnicker, who was actually paying more attention than I was, because I was too busy looking at the balls and banks and stuff, Napnicker said that in one of the racks, the table logo stayed up all the way through the rack, and I never noticed it. But it's on the video, but I've not even went to look at it. But there was just some weird stuff happening on my end, and then I'm on the old version again. I installed the old version, and I don't know what those two guys were running, but there's some sort of conflict somewhere along the line. It's a bit weirdly buggy stuff happening. I don't know.
Oh, I think it's gremlins.
Anyway, what I said earlier on today while I was watching the Coldest Pillow match, which he won 6-3 against Bankster, I said that the match that happened this afternoon is going to possibly be a big contrast to what's going to happen next, because there was a bit of jiggery pokery and ducking and diving going on for quite a while in some of the racks in the match earlier today. But whereas, like Larry, now, and I say like Larry's 9-ball mind of going for everything cost him very dearly. He was scratching all over the place and giving up tables, and ended up losing because of it. And I think very much I'm expecting Stubb to do the same thing. It's all a question of whether Chico is going to be good enough to take advantage. And I think he is, because I was a bit more impressed with him than I thought I would be when I saw his first match. So I think Stubb's there for the taking, if only because he's going to go for everything. Now, he's either going to go for everything and get everything and win easily, or he's going to become a victim of his own greed. And it's anybody's guess after that.
Yeah, I remember that Chico Bank's pretty good. I don't remember how smart he plays. I mean, Stubb Bank's pretty good, so I'm expecting a good match. I might give a slight favor to Chico, but I don't think there's a lot of difference in level of these two guys. So yeah, maybe whoever's on today, because Banks is one of those games where some days it seems like they don't want to go in, and other days everything goes in.
Well, Coldest Pillow's got a big challenge ahead of him in 90 minutes' time. He's going to have to raise his game to take down probably his biggest challenge in any big tournament so far, Albinario. And
What can be done? Albin just lost. Albin's got a
yeah.
losing streak going, so
Right,
Coldest
there we go.
Pillow's
The
got
room
a
is up.
chance to extend it. Well, Stub won't be in yet. Are you kidding?
Right, Chicu's in, ready
Stubb's
to
gonna
go.
wait to his normal.
So I was also talking about how long this match might take. Now, I'm assuming that it should take under 90 minutes. Sorry?
Did you reboot your computer?
No.
Oh, you may have thought of doing that when you're having those kind of strange problems.
Well, what I need to do is I need to shut down this stream regardless what happens. If this match finishes after 90 minutes, I have to shut down the stream and put in a new one so that the actual save of the match goes to the correct playlist. So I'm going to have to relaunch my live stream, whatever happens. I just hope these two guys get on with it. I'm thinking it's been going to more or less just go for everything and to hell with it. I think that's how it's going to run.
Yeah, probably. Well, Coldest Pillow, you'll be happy to know I'm having a Mexican coffee right now. Nice hot one.
So Stub has, well, it's just gone 1 minute past the hour, so he's going to run the clock down for quite a bit.
Well, if one of these days he doesn't get in time, I'm not resetting the match.
No, I wouldn't either. I would let him suffer his own stupidity. Check lobby chat, says Napnica. It's asking me to enter number from, this is because that's exactly the problem I've had. It's asking me to enter my email, and I've got the problem with two different zeros on my profile, one of which I think is Brian's, and that's why I didn't install the offline on the, I didn't install the full game. I only installed the, what do you call it, the online only. He's going to time out, Steve. You know, what he should have done is he should have actually just tell him to go and just install the online and forget the 64-bit.
I don't know what he's trying to do here because...
well, he's got the same problem I've got.
He's in the lobby right now.
Oh,
what
is he?
Problem?
Well, what do you know? Did I not read somebody saying he's got a problem but it's asking for a serial number?
He's in the lobby.
Aye, but what profiles?
The online does not ask for a serial number.
No, the online doesn't. But if he's trying to run the full game,
well,
and he's starting to do it right now.
If he's dumb enough to try to install it when it's time for the match.
No,
that's his problem.
You know what he's done? I'll tell you what he's done. He's done exactly what I did. He's installed the full game, right? And yes, he's been in on online where it doesn't ask for the serial. And then he's, I don't know, I haven't a clue what the hell he's doing. Let's be honest.
Guess what? It installs two icons on your desktop. If you press the full version, then you can click online. But if you can't start the full version, you can click the other icon. There's two icons. One says Virtual Pool 4 Online.
I downloaded the new version and it asks, right, here he's in anyway. So,
I mean, just start the online version. It installs both of them. I just figure you guys that have been playing this game forever ought to have figured all that out.
Well,
don't you have two icons on your desktop?
No, let me. I don't, because I'm back to the old version. But let me explain the problem I've
Old
got, Steve.
version installs 2 icons on your desktop too. It
Yeah,
installs
I mean,
one for Virtual Pool 4 and Virtual Pool 4 Online.
and yeah, that's fine. But my problem is that when I download the full version to run the 64-bit version, and I install, and it installs the online and everything works fine. If I then go to start the offline version, bearing in mind I had to uninstall the old online version first of all. My problem is that when I go to kick in the offline version, it then asks me to install my serial again. Right?
Well, if it's not asking you for a transfer, then nobody has it installed. It's going to ask you for the serial because it's when you put the 64-bit in, I believe it will ask for the serial.
Yes, it does. But I'm keeping trying to tell you what my problem is. My problem is I've got 2 serials on my profile. Go and look.
I understand that, but if it doesn't say, do you want to transfer, that means that should be a valid serial. What the heck's going on, Stub?
He's been caught out with the shot clock. He's
I
been
don't know
shot. He doesn't realise the shot clock's so short, and he's going to moan about that. Anyway, my problem is I've got 2 serials on my account, which is confusing. And one of them is probably Brian's when I initially bought the game for him. And I
understand that, but if you try to install it and it says, do you want to transfer? That's the one that's probably Brian's. Just use the other one.
So I can't get rid of that off my account. That's what I'm asking. I mean, he's probably transferred his account anyway in the time that we've had the game. So that serial on my account is probably invalid now anyway. His has probably changed about 3 or 4 times.
I got no idea. Because you were a special case. I think you got one before we started tracking serials or something. I don't know.
No, I bought mine.
When you go to the downloads page, you see 2 different
right. Well, I'll show you right now. Where are we? Downloads. Right, there you go. See, I've got two serials, and I don't know what one's mine. And obviously, when it come up with a pop-up in the box up in the top left-hand corner, I just decided to bail out and just get rid of it.
And like I've said 3 times already, just try to use one. And if it asks if you want to transfer, then don't use that one. Use the other one.
Right. But again, if I just got to keep this on my account, you can't go in and edit that and delete it. That way I know I've only got one.
I'm not even sure why you've got 2 on your account.
Well,
I can start deleting stuff, but that could be a big problem.
Right, well, don't do it then.
I mean, I have no operation called delete your serial. I can disable a serial, but that could be a big problem too.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm only assuming that one of those serials is Brian's, because I remember buying it for him because his credit card wouldn't work or whatever the hell, or he was over his limit or something.
Well, if you didn't buy it,
I can't remember.
If you didn't buy it as a gift, see, that's the thing, and that you may have bought it before we had gifts.
Maybe that's it.
If you buy it now as a gift, then it won't do that. But I think
maybe that's what it is.
I don't think
we had nail on the head.
Gifts initially.
Yeah. I think you're right. That's probably why. Have we got any scoring in this match? We've got no scoring yet.
Stubbs made a couple balls because he was at -2. So, but this table is messed up, and nobody's going to want to give anything up. I don't think. This is a crazy shot, but he made it. Watch out! Good shot. And he's got a shot on the 2. So, I mean, with things this congested, it's pretty safe to shoot away. And there goes Chico. I think he banks pretty good. He can make this 1 ball. The 1 ball will go. You got to hit with draw and right English. I don't know what he's doing right now.
Is he typing out something about is he probably typing out a sentence about miscall or something, maybe? I don't know.
Why? That wasn't a missed call. Maybe he lost connection. I think it's more
maybe
likely
he
he
is
lost
about to go.
connection.
Well, if he definitely lives in Chile, then well, he has a Chile flag. It could be a dodgy, ropey connection.
Well,
And his clock's going to run out here, according to that. Now he looks
just
as if
lost
he's
the
come
ball.
alive again.
No, now it's Stubbs' turn.
Ah, right.
I don't know what he's doing.
Now, I think he's trying to bank this up and down. He's hitting this centre
this
ball.
ball goes, but I think you got to hit right English to make it. Oh, he's playing at 3 rails. This is a crazy shot. This is a hard shot because of the angle. And that's kind of a bad roll. He hit the tit, and this one ball can be banked. See if Chico's back.
No, don't think
Not
so.
looking like it.
But it hasn't actually said that he's left the room. That's the thing. The server doesn't realise he's gone yet. Oh, no, there he is.
Well, I think
what
he
the
just
hell?
hit it quick to avoid losing the shot clock. But that ball did bank.
Well, that's a bit of a sellout for at least 3 banks.
I will say this, okay? TCP/IP has some issues, and it's not as much issues as the vendors that implement it. That the server's supposed to get notified when the connection's lost, but equipment doesn't always do that. So sometimes the connection can go away and the server doesn't know it. Now the server will time you out because it has a heartbeat on everybody, so it eventually will say, "Oh, this guy hasn't responded. I'm going to time him out." But that takes quite a while. That takes like, I don't know, a minute or something like that. So nothing I can do about it if people don't make their equipment the right way. I would say probably it's a pretty high percentage. It might be as high as 10% of the time I don't get the notification. And it caused me all kinds of grief because now I have to go do all these other things because shit doesn't work right. The thing about software is it's exception cases that cause you a lot of grief. That's where a lot of complexity goes. If it just worked, it would have been a lot simpler, but it didn't. All right, so what the hell? Did he call a ball?
I don't know what the hell he did there. I was too busy trying to read Tam's sentence.
I'm wondering if he's out of sync.
I'm wondering maybe if I'm out of sync. But I'm just going to leave the room.
I see the same thing you do. If anybody's out of sync, it would be Chico.
Yeah, there's something funny going on. Anyway, Tam says, I downloaded the 64-bit, played it after
I think he thinks it's
install.
Stubbs' turn.
I can't find it anywhere. PS programmer for 40 years, built on computer nearly 30 years, and a web something. I can't read that part. 30 years before Hugh called me a numpty. You're still a numpty. You mean you've installed the game and you can't bloody find it in your program files, even though you're saying there's not shortcuts in your desktop? You've got to be a numpty. Even I can find that.
Well, if you put the shortcuts in a certain spot, when you reinstall it, it's going to move into whatever the open default spots are. So you have to look for them because if you got a lot of shortcuts like me.
What's going on here? Has Chicu left the room? They speak Spanish and this is where we could do with switching over to Spanish, couldn't we? For Chicu.
Well, I don't have anything to translate, although there is a service you can get to translate. You can get translation for the chat. I think One Armed Bandit sent me something on that. Let me see if I can put this into Google Translate.
Stubbs getting You know, obviously a free go here because the shot clock's timed out, but I'm not 100% sure that Chicu's 100% here. I think there's a...
I think he's out of sync.
Yeah, there's a problem. There. You know, do what every Brit does in a foreign country is just shout louder in English.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows how good, who knows what I just, who knows what I just said to him? That was Google Translate. Could have been scratch your balls, you know.
I love you long time.
Yeah. It's, you never know. I'm pretty sure he's out of sync. I'm pretty sure that's the problem.
Now, I'm assuming that in Chile they do speak Spanish. It's not Portuguese or something. Where's Jose when you need him? Get Jose in the chat.
No, it is. It's definitely Spanish in Chile.
Right. Well, we need Jose to drop by. Of course, the other issue you would have, Tam, is that you might not get a proper clean install because of your antivirus, because I get interference with the antivirus when I was installing the 64-bit version. Bloody thing kept popping up even though I'd switched it off. I had to disable it permanently to actually get it to install.
I'm going to get Stub to leave and come back too.
Well, so I think he might be reluctant to do so. You can just toss him out of the room though, can't you?
Well, because I'm afraid that what may be going on here is that Chicu's lost connection. And for some reason the system hasn't registered it. But by now it should have. It should have.
Right, stop.
Yeah, okay, he's left. He's arrived.
Right.
And
was it not a case of get him to leave the room for a couple of minutes to see what Chicu does?
No, I just wanted to see if it reset because it shows Chicu in the lobby. So he's got a connection. It would have timed out. At least he's got a connection in the lobby. I don't know about to the room.
Now, the thing is, there's a slight problem. Let me have a look. Yeah, the fact that Stub might want to say something, but he's muted. He might want to ask something, but he obviously can't say anything because he's the mute's on him. I've not. Did Chicu play a shot there a second ago, or was that Stub? I'm busy looking at the chat. Right, well, we're going to find out now because Chicu's, it's his break. And I'm telling you, there's no sign of life in this guy.
Don't waste your time learning Fortran CP.
Ah, there we go. Well, he's broke, so he's definitely here. And
Python's actually pretty cool.
And it's 1-0 to Stub.
Never written any Julia.
Now there's no sign of life in Stub. What the hell's going on? I'm getting the impression that there might be a slight out of syncness. Oh, there we go. Oh, he was in the stream.
Well, Python's good for writing scripts. You know, if you don't want to write bash scripts on Linux, or if you're on Windows and you want to run scripts, DOS scripts suck. So Python's real good for doing anything like that. But I started using Python for a lot of utilities too.
Stub's played a safety here, but I don't know that it's any good because that 8-ball's dead.
I'll tell you another good thing about Python is AI writes Python really well.
That was a terrible safety.
A lot better than C++. Well, C is pretty good. C++, it's not as good at, but Python, it's really good at.
Oh, I'm surprised you only get the one out of that.
So is Chicu like back and normal?
Well, it looks okay to me now.
I don't know. Did he leave and come back? I didn't see him leave and come back.
No.
Maybe he just had connection problems. Or maybe his wife is yelling at him and he had to go downstairs and deal with her. Maybe that's what happened. He was just gone. He's not saying a whole lot, so it's kind of hard to tell, isn't it?
Well, there's a sucker,
he said,
shot.
Unexpected visitors. Yep. When somebody says that and they left in the middle of a match, that means the police were at the door.
Free goal for Chicu. I think that 3 balls on the rail, probably.
Well, Stubb got spotted the game in a race to 6. Chico gave him a game. Good attempt, but...
Well, Stubb will nail this in the side.
Well, he may shoot the 9. He's got the 9, too.
Yeah, 9 and the 6. But I mean, he obviously can keep the cue ball up that end if he just banks the 6.
If you're happy with the 6, then you should shoot it, because then you still have the 9.
Yeah.
So if you like the 6, shoot it now, because you're on it. If he's going to miss this, it'll be short, I think. Well, he's really putting a lot of English on it. Yep, and it was short.
Oh.
Well, he hit that awful hard.
I don't know that that's really improved the situation. I mean, it'd be okay if you were over the right side of the table with the cue ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way the table's sitting, I mean, this is very dangerous with all those balls sitting like that.
Exactly.
You can run out now. You got the 2, 3, 7, 9, and 5 are all sitting pretty juicy. If Stubb can make this 9 ball, you know, he should have a shot on the 5, I think. As long as well, it depends what he does with the cue ball. I think the way he's going at this, he may not have a shot. He can come high. And he missed it. Okay. Yeah, and he did come high. Well, that ball's not going to go. So that actually ended up good for Stubb, because nothing's that easy. Can't bank the 5 ball because of the 9. And that kind of helped Chico a lot there too, because he's got the 3. And that's probably it, unless he can get down table. He could also bank the 9. He'll probably shoot the 3 and then bank the 9. Yep, didn't go.
Do you need to hammer that as hard?
You don't need to. I mean, I think at that angle, I probably wouldn't hit it quite that hard. You still want to hit that pretty firm. I mean, you're more likely going to hit long railers really hard, but you know, those kind of balls, it just depends on how it's sitting, you know, how you see it. I think, you know, nothing wrong with hitting it firm. That was maybe a touch over the top. Now, why is he calling this ball? He doesn't really need to call this ball.
That's him no back to 0.
And he's got the 3 ball, and this is sitting really good. So this is just, I think, pretty straight here on this, and just hit it. Now, this one you're going to have to hit hard if you want to hit it straight. I think you got to go a little bit to the left of the contact. And he went a little too far. Close. That thing just caught the near tit. I think it was straight.
That was well played.
That was really nice. Yeah. But he's not going to come up with anything here. Wow. This is like where you play safe. I'd make the 9 and put him on the 5. Oh, he had a shot on the 9.
There you go.
It back. My bad. Good shot.
Now he's on 4.
Yeah.
Well, he went for the quick response.
Well, you know, when you're on 4, you just don't want to give up a big run because if you're going to win the game, Chico doesn't look like that kind of player. He looks like he's going for it.
Well, the table's certainly favourable for him at the moment, so
yeah, it is.
Going to have to break them out.
But Stubb could get 3 balls here, and you know, all of a sudden it's a different game. That's why, you know, you just don't want to give. There's nothing wrong with ending up giving up a bank,
No,
but not where you can give up, you know, multiples.
He's just a wee bit short in the stun there. He actually stunned that very well. He just could have done with a wee bit more.
But you hit this hard and bring it up by the side pocket, and then you cross the 5. I mean, I think this will work out pretty well.
He needs to watch the clock here. He's running out of time. He doesn't have an extension, and he's nailed that one.
Needs to stop. Needs to stop. Okay, he's okay. I would have rather had a little bit more angle than this, but he's okay.
Now, what's he doing?
He's crossing the 5.
He is crossing it. I wonder why he was looking up the table.
Yeah, he almost got that up too far. Yeah,
well,
he was a little up too far.
There. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's that's why you wanted to stay higher, more around the middle of the table, because you wanted more angle on that. He got a little bit too straight, and then.
Well, I think Chicu wants to put this away, and he hasn't picked a line there.
Yeah,
I think he wants to get this away quickly.
He got away with one because the Stubb would have made that 4-3. You know, now Stubb can get 1 ball, and that's it. And if you're Chico, that's good. Now, if you make this, then you got to figure out how to play safe and give nothing.
You think he's going to be doing something stupid here, like run forward and try and do something with the cue ball? Yeah, he is.
Yep, and that's how he's going to sell out and lose. Oh, he made it.
Well, he's got away with it.
Yeah. Well, if you make it, then everything's good. Yeah, that's a good way to sell out.
Now, where did they call that? Did they call that into this corner?
Because with those 2 balls sitting there, you had some real good safety options. You weren't going to give up a shot. Oh, that's trouble.
Well, what the most annoying thing would be if he slammed that 4 ball in.
He's going to have to miscall that. Actually, it went in the pocket. He was shooting it. That is a legal bank. That's a legal shot. Oh, no, it's not, because you have to count the number of rails.
I'm saying nothing. I'm not getting.
It's not just involved. Ball and pocket. You have to count. In bank pool, you have to say the number of rails.
Well, Stubb can't ask the question. Chicu's not querying anything. Yeah, I think Stubb's unsure. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that thing went 4 rails. That's a missed call. Or 3 rails. Even though it went in the pocket that he was shooting at, it's a missed call. He passed the turn. He didn't miscall it. What's wrong with that guy? Why'd he pass the turn?
Because he didn't know how to miscall, I presume. Control M. He's played the game long enough and often enough to know that. Well, big shot for Stubb to pinch this.
Well, I mean, this is a big problem because he shouldn't be on 4, and there should be 2 balls on the table.
Right, wait a minute. I see what you mean now. That's why, because he didn't miscall. Yeah, and he's going to win a 2nd rack because of it. I'm staying out of it.
That's just wrong. I mean, you know, the thing is, could I put in a thing so you call the number of rails? Yeah. But, you know, who wants to do that every time? I mean, that's just stupid.
Well, Fair play to Chicu. I mean, maybe he's not good at, his English isn't good to type English, so he's staying quiet about it. Well, if you're listening in the stream stub, you know what you did there wrong.
I think I understand what happened. Because he called the ball and it went in the pocket he called, there was no option to miscall, and there should be.
Right.
See, if you didn't call the ball, then you would always have that option. But he called the ball.
Yeah, and it did eventually go into the pocket that it was going into. Yeah.
So that's a problem with the code. I think I need to make it so you can miscall anything, even if you had called the shot, because bank pool is kind of a special game. All right, one more thing to look at.
Chicu hammered that as well.
See, this is the only time I find this stuff out, because nobody ever talks to me. Of course.
Well, but I mean, nobody ever plays it as well, Steve. Don't forget.
Of course, I think Tam sent me something on Cowboy that I never fixed, so I can't. I've got some guilt too.
What do you mean nobody ever talks to you? I've told you about the touching ball and snooker for donkey's years, and you've still never fixed that. I've told you about that. You know why? Because it's too difficult. That's why.
Well, I mean, sometimes things are really difficult. Yeah.
I think it's the parameter you have with measuring the distance between the color ball. In this case, the black ball.
I thought I fixed that particular thing.
No, it's never been fixed.
You're talking about when the ball spotted and is touching.
Exactly. When the black ball comes up and it goes onto the spot, and there's a red very close to the spot, and the next thing comes up, calling touching ball, when it should never be a touching ball when a ball of a colour gets respotted.
I thought I fixed that.
Well, Chicu is the one that's blasting at balls and busting things open here. Okay, he's 2-0 down, but he's taking a big risk doing that.
I mean, Chico's he's playing. Him and Stubb are going to play the same game. They're going for everything.
Well, that's what I said earlier on. They were just going to be giving it a blast, and it's just a question of who can take full advantage of it. Cross side. No. What the hell did he play there? Did that come off the point? It was that quick, I never even saw what he was really trying to do. Well, Chicu looks as if, I know that one ball's in the way.
Okay, let's see.
He's trying to squeeze it in the far side. No, I think it was too tight.
Snooker. Let's look for snooker. Put cue ball in kitchen. Spot balls. Entering billiard spot 1 ball. Spot cowboy ball. Spot cowboy ball. Spot cowboy. Spot hit off table.
That's nice.
Spot 1
nicely
pocket.
played.
Spot newly pocketed balls. Or a snooker.
I'll cross over in the 6 ball.
Find backward spot. What the heck is that? Is that for snooker? Let's see. So, spot 1 ball. Spot 1 snooker ball.
Close, but no cigar. And cross over in the 6 again for Chicu. Well, no, tell a lie. I thought that was the cue ball there. It's the 9 ball. He's got a cut back in the 6 here. That's definitely on. But now Chiku's cues. Oh, no, he is. He's alive again. This looks a dead set, this 6 ball. Is it going to keep the line? Not quite.
Huh. Why? I haven't got the function in here to do this. Why isn't it being called?
Little bump could come in handy here for Stub.
Well, you're gonna love this shoe.
Takes him
I
to
did
3.
I did the work to make this work for the snooker,
Mm.
and then I never finished it. But I see the work that I did to make it so that it wouldn't be touching. That's funny. I actually worked on it, but I never finished it. All right. Well, this should be easy to finish, actually. I just need to. I just put one number in. All right. Well, I'll make a note of that too, because
I think you can cross this over and get it.
It's not hard, Hugh. It's easy.
Yeah, if it was that easy, you'd have done it 7 or 8 years ago when I first told you about it.
What did I just tell you? You don't listen to me.
I do listen to you.
I told you I did do the work to do it. I just didn't
yeah.
finish the last part of it.
Well, listen, it doesn't matter how you mince your words, Steve. You could have fixed it 8 years ago and you never done it. I don't care what your excuse is.
I thought I did fix it. I worked on it. I thought I did fix it. But I'm looking at it now and I didn't finish it.
Yeah, you were basically doing what you guys call bullshitting me by telling me, oh, I have fixed it. And then every time I go and test it, no, it hasn't fixed.
I can only go by memory. And I remember fixing it. I just never
I'll tell you something. My name's Shug. It ain't Mug. I've got videos on my YouTube channel to go back a good number of years showing you the bug.
Oh, boy.
But that's the least of the things I need to rant about. Well, the bad news is, for Chicu, he's got work to do here. He's 3-0 down.
Yeah, Chico's in trouble. And, you know, first he had the visitor. Then we had the issue with the missed call, which I need to fix. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that right now.
Table's not exactly good for Chicu. He needs to get a little run going, get some rhythm. He's got the bank up and down, which he's missed. That's a missed call.
That way I can't forget.
Well, anyway, more important things. This match is 37 minutes old virtually. And Stub is halfway home.
VW in game. Okay.
I think that 5-ball almost welded itself to those 2 jaws in that side pocket there, the pace that went it. But it didn't go in, so here's a good chance for Chicu to at least get one. And if the 5, I don't know whether there's room past the 5-ball. I think there is. He's going the other way, going into the far corner. Round the corner now. What's the left stub? He's left it into the corner. I've got the hiccups now that I've had a drink. I think he's left it in the corner. He's going to have to cut across it though. Likewise with this 4-ball up and down, unless he's cutting it across side. No.
I don't understand why there was no missed call.
Oh, that could be a big mistake there from Chicu, but he might have got away with it. All 3 balls now dead. 1 ball's there though.
Now I'm confused. I don't see why there wouldn't be a missed call on the menu.
Well, the incident that you're talking about with the multi-rail
Yeah. I thought that if you'd called a shot, it wouldn't show the missed call.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, the shot that Stubb played was no more than anybody else doing a, like a 2-rail or a 3-rail bank. The game's going to let it go.
Okay, I see why. Okay, I do see why. Yeah. Yeah, I see why.
Well, I think the 5 ball's on, definitely. Yeah. Now, this is, I think it's all dependent on what he intends to do with this cue ball here. If he's going to try and hold it. He's nowhere near the line, though. 8 ball up and down, most certainly. That never opened out either. So that's the 8 ball almost dead. I think the 8 ball will still bank across, but you need to have the cue ball more or less on the short rail to play anything there. This call. I mean, you can't get away with playing shots like that where it does go across. You've got to have the missed call. You're slamming them as hard as that.
Even if we don't have it for this tournament, I just fixed it.
So Stubb with a 3-0 rack lead and Chicu with a slender lead in rack number 4.
Yeah, he needs to make something happen here.
There's another one, I think. Another missed call. And I don't see much of an option here for Chicu. You're going to try and go 2 rails. Or 3 rails, I should say. Look at the way that 9 ball's coming off there. You know something? That looks as if that 9 ball was going to go, but mind you, it bumped into the 7. It looked as if it was heading into the pocket he called. 8 ball, sorry, 7 ball looks dead every day here. This up and down, this is pretty nigh unmissable for Stubb. Oh, well, as soon as I said that, he played the worst attempt at it. Sent it right into the long rail, just above the 3. It was so bad. So Chicu is 2 balls away from getting his first rack in the board, and nothing is sitting like a gimme. He could play 7 cross side. Going to have to slam that, I think. And he's got it. Now, where's the cue ball? He's going to have to cut across the 9 as well, I think. Well, this is game ball. If he can dig this out the fire. Is it going to hold the line at that pace? Yes, it has. That was very well. Nice little touch. That shows you how much I know about banking. I thought he'd had to slam that, but he played it a nice, gentle touch. And he's off the mark and in the game.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Good evening to Tommy. just got to miss this 7 ball if he's... Is he cutting across it or is he going up and down? I never saw what pocket he's called. Up and down. That's very well done. And 4 ball is very inviting as well. So Stubb could respond pretty nigh immediately here. He's got a 9 ball there and an 8 ball that can be banked. So he's in good shape here. If he can hold the cue ball.
I just fixed your snooker touching ball issue. Like I said, all the work was done. I just needed to call the right function.
And that's held the line, but the cue ball's run into the 9. He would have much rather get that clean out into the table. It's going to be very tight to get this 2 ball.
So where are we?
Well,
3-1.
Chiku's got himself off the mark, but Stubbs on a wee bit of a roll here in this rack. Can he squeeze this in?
Yeah, this will go. This will definitely go. He's going to have to twist it, though. I don't think he can make this without twisting it.
Oh, I nailed it.
That's wrong.
Perfect.
I guess it went by the 9 for more than I thought.
I don't think the 9 will go up and down because that 8 ball's too tight to the line, isn't it?
Well, other pocket, other corner.
Oh, he's going the other way with the 6 ball.
No, he's going past the 8 with the 6.
Yeah.
You got to hit this hard because you got to straighten it out.
Nailed like that as well. Perfect. Well, this could be picking Chiku's pocket here. Stubb one ball away.
I mean, this 5 ball is a pretty easy bank. I mean, I don't think he'll miss this. Although this is not one I would slam. This is one you know, you want to let it release. If you slam it, it won't want to release.
Yeah, center pocket, and all of a sudden it's 4-1.
Well, that's a nice little run.
Any notion that Chicu had of a big contribution into the game after winning that rack, that was quickly snuffed out. And this is a pretty good table also, apart from, in fact, the 9 ball, if you're down here, will go anyway, but he might even cross over. Can he get the cue ball out of the way quick enough? Now, what the hell did he call there?
He was playing a 4 ball. The shot would have gone, but he didn't hit it right. But that shot was there. He tried. I think he's almost got to bank either the 2 or the 4. I mean, the 8 will go, but that's kind of a hard shot. He's banking the 6. Yeah, that's actually probably the best shot. Didn't see that one. And I think he'll probably make this. He seems to be getting a pretty good feel for things right now. As soon as I say that, he misses it. See, he hit that lower speed trying to get it to open up, and it just didn't quite enough.
Yeah.
A little softer, and that probably went in.
Now, don't forget, folks, we've got the semi-final match coming up. And the 8 ball, this looks good. This 2 ball,
that's a nice shot. Nice. And I think he'll shoot the 6 or the 9 right now.
Albinario against Coldest Pillow in an hour. What the hell time is that? Tell a lie. It's 50 minutes.
40 minutes.
No, 40 minutes.
I know time is confusing. Trust me, I had more trouble with time than anything else on the website. That was just pretty much a nightmare.
Yeah, but you see, I've got an excuse for not being able to read the time on my watch. It's the fact that I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
No, it's that you're Scottish. You can use that excuse for anything, Hugh.
4 o'clock in the morning. I had the snooker on the TV I had it on the computer, and all I could do was hear it because I was lying back in my chair semi-conscious. I never saw much of the snooker. I could hear the snooker, but I was trying to doze off.
Good shot there by Chicu.
Yeah, well, trouble with that though is he needs another 2 or 3 of them.
Well, he doesn't have much here. He can bank, he can bank the one. He looks like he may be playing his 2 rails. This won't go. Or maybe he's playing a 4-railer. I didn't see where he called it.
He called it into the pocket he was aiming at, and to try and get round the back of that 8 ball and come down and go back up.
I don't think
that was a bit ambitious, was it not?
I don't think he had the angle to do the 4-railer. He thought he did.
There's nothing much on here from my point of view. You're going to go.
Well, you can bank the 1 ball.
I think he's called.
I think he's 2-railing the 5 ball, or you can bank the 9 ball, or the 1 ball. I mean.
Yeah, he's called the 5. So he's going to have to hit this hard.
He hit it too hard.
Not bad.
See, if he hits that easier, it opens up and goes in. He just hit that a little too hard.
Well, what's he giving Chicu here? This looks a reasonable opportunity, although it's a bit of a cutback. Oh no, he's went to the 9-side pocket. Oh dear.
Well, I guess I owe Stubb an apology. I called him a dummy, and he didn't have missed call on his menu.
What's Stubb looking at?
That's a great shot.
That's a great shot. That's an excellent shot.
And that could get him going here. I mean, he's got the 1 ball. I wouldn't bank the 5. He's going to shoot the 1 or the 9 here, I think. Maybe the 7 too. The 7, I think, goes, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a little tight, but the 7 will go too. I just don't like there's a kiss there. I think he's going to shoot the 1 or the 9.
Oh, he's going across the 9.
And I think this is the right one, because the 1 I think is easier than the 9. Yep, good shot. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Now that was a bad roll. But that's what happens sometimes when you hit them. I mean, it hit the 5 ball, you know.
Yeah.
The cue ball hit the 5 ball. That wasn't a great roll there. The B and the S keys are getting
goodness me
hit right now.
I mean, he's trying to knock the back of the pocket out the table at that pace. So the 9 ball's now dead. 8 ball's almost dead, I think.
This 7 ball banks. I'm kind of surprised he's not banking it.
That's too tight.
Oh no, this 7 ball banks.
Is he going through? Is he going 2 rails?
He's going 3 rails. The problem is he's got to just kind of miss the 8 ball by just a little bit here, I think. No, he's going to bank it past the 8. I think this is the right shot. There's plenty of room.
Oh no!
Well,
that went all wrong.
See, to shoot that shot, you got to spin it up a lot and not hit it that hard to get the cue ball to go past the 7. What you're doing there is you're turning the cue ball off the end rail past the 7. He hit it way too hard.
Well, the question is, has Stubb still got his extension? Because I think he rushed it when he started hearing the beeps there.
Oh, he might have. Yeah, he doesn't have an extension.
He doesn't have an extension. That's why he ended up rushing it.
Yeah, we should have made a couple extensions for bank pull, or maybe made a longer shot clock.
Now, when you say we, Steve, that's the royal we. That means you.
It is the royal.
You don't need to say. Don't say we like we're all involved in it. It's your baby.
It is the royal we. Yeah, you got me on that one, Hugh. That was definitely the royal we.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should, Steve. Yes.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Chico's like, God, that thing opened up a lot, and it does. That one opens up a little too much. So this is pretty easy here. I mean, he's got them lined up. So this is where you make the 1 drawback, you make the 5 drawback, you make the 6 drawback. I mean, you can just line these things up. Yeah, he may not be able to get the angle on the 5 to draw back for the 6, but he definitely can get a shot on the 5. Well, if you hit him that hard, then who knows what you're getting.
Now, well, that 8 ball looks as if it's got plenty of room once this cue ball stops
It's
spinning.
not. It doesn't have a lot of room.
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, the 7 ball's much further off the rail than I thought.
I like the 2 rail on the 6 myself.
Yeah.
I think the 2 rail on the 6 is the best shot.
Well, Stubb thinks it. Well, I thought for a second there he was going to have a blast at the. He might be going the 2 rail.
I think the 8 ball will go. He looks like he's banking a 6-1 rail. Nope, he's playing safe, which is.
I never ever thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, I'm not sure he got away with it. This 7 ball goes. You can bank this 7. I think in VP it might be a little
what a shot that
the
was!
6 definitely went.
What a shot that was!
Yeah, well, Chico is pretty good at banking.
Absolutely blasted that.
And
well,
so there's a 3 railer here on the 8 ball. You can 3 rail this 8
into this corner. We're talking about a side pocket. We're talking about a side pocket.
This is tough. I mean, can it be made? Probably, but I think the 3 railer in the corner was easier.
Well,
That's too hard for that not to go wide there.
Well, there's a 2 railer on for the 8 ball. I don't know that there's much else on anywhere else. Is he going to blast this and cut it across? I thought for a second there he was looking at the line to see if he could blast this and cut it across. No, he's just going to play safe.
The 3 ball would have 3 railed if the 8 wasn't there.
Well, you see, Chicu's now got a 3-1 lead, so he's obviously he doesn't want to do anything stupid.
Yeah, he's going to play the 1 railer on the 8. It's either that or the 3 railer on the 3 ball.
No, he's blasting this side pocket.
Yeah, he's going to move balls here. No, he didn't.
And he isn't blasting it. That was very controlled.
Yeah, if he blasted it, he was going to move the 5 or the 3. And he's got a shot. And he's got a shot where he can probably not give anything away if he plays this correctly. The tough thing is not giving up a shot on the 7. You certainly don't want to give a shot up on the 3. This is yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard not to give up a shot on this, is the bottom line.
Looks a bit tight.
Yeah.
Where was you trying to go with that? Into the opposite corner pocket in the bottom?
Well,
yeah.
There's no shot on the 7. He did give up a shot on the 3, and he gave up a shot on the 5. Chico's going to go ahead and try to shoot the 3 and double kiss it. And you can shoot the 7 here. The 7 will go.
Where are we talking about? Cross corner?
Cross corner, yeah. I mean, the problem is whether the cue ball is going to hit the 9, whether it comes back and gets the 7 or the 7 gets out of the way is a little bit in doubt. I'm not sure what he's trying here. He's trying to go behind the 5. I don't think that shot was there. And he hadn't given up a whole lot. He's going to shoot the 3. Yeah.
I presume he's shooting into this corner pocket. That's why I've moved the camera down there.
If he just stops the cue ball, he doesn't give up a lot.
Where the hell's he going? Is he going 2 rails again?
He's trying to play 4 rails here, which I don't think it's there with the 5 ball there.
Is it 1, 2? Well, it's not got the leg, so it's never going to get there.
Well, I was wrong.
Look at the line. Look at the line. The line is absolutely perfect.
It was there. That was in.
Yeah.
Well, that's got to be a little frustrating. You hit it perfect, except for the speed.
And look what he's left. Though he's left up and down here for Stubb cutback.
Yeah, and I think Stubb will make this. It's going to be 3-3. Stubb. See, here's the advantage of hitting them fast. When you hit them fast like that, shot is not much different than trying to
past the 7. Oh, this is going to hurt.
those cutbacks, if you hit them fast like that, it's not much different line than if you're have one that's not a cutback that you're hitting hard.
Oh, I thought Stubb was in 4. He's only in 3. He's in. Oh, he's hung it up.
It's 3 apiece there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good game. Chico really needs to win this. Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal. Stubb's going to put one on the spot. Chico's going to shoot at it. And well, he's got a pretty good feel for these. I think he's going to make this.
It's going to be interesting if he does get this, because obviously then he's just 1 away and he's nailed it.
Oh.
So now it's going to get tactical.
So he's going to roll this up, and well, I see right off the bat. See how that came off the rail? You got to put him right on the rail, or in the pocket,
or in the jaw.
You got to make that as hard as you can. He was just kind of lazy with that.
Mm-hmm. And it cost him. There you get the punishment for it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he makes it anyways, but at least make it as hard as you can.
Well, there's no way that 7 ball's going anywhere other than in the pocket.
Coldest pillow. What are you smoking, coldest pillow? That's a very good shot there. Gonna do this for a while until somebody has to make it. Oh, he fouled.
There's a point going.
Yeah. See that game eventually the ball gets so deep in the pocket, somebody's got to make it, but Stubb got a little too cute there.
Game ball. Big shot.
The thing was, he didn't need to be that. He didn't need to be that cute because the 7 ball was a long ways in the pocket. He had, he had like 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Now, where's he going here? 3 rails? No, it can't be 3 rails because the 7 ball's blocking the pocket. Did he?
No, he's playing 1 rail. I
don't think I saw that right. I don't know. Is he calling one of these pockets up here? I'm totally confused.
I know. When it goes overhead, it can be confusing.
Yeah, I'm totally lost as to where he's playing this. I have no idea.
I think it's just a 1 railer he's playing. Oh, that was hit well.
Yeah.
I think it was just a little long. Yep.
Well, this might be the same into the other corner pocket from Chicu.
It pretty much is. Yeah. And this is...
Big shot again. Got to nail this. And he has done.
And Chico really needed that.
Oh, well, he's... well, how old are we now? We're now an hour old, this match, an hour and 3 minutes. So it's certainly...
This is a pretty close match, actually, because Chico spotted Stubb a game right out the gate.
Yeah.
And then there was another game which, he was probably going to lose, but, obviously Stubb got a ball that he shouldn't have. So, I mean, this match is actually pretty close.
And look, unless something happens very quickly here,
it's a good shot.
It's certainly going to go beyond the start time of the semi-final match. So the plan is we're going to stick with this until this finishes, and then I'll have to restart the stream. Well, Stubb looks as if he's got an easy start here. 6 ball. 2 ball to get him started. Got to get the cue ball out of the way as well, which he has done. Nailed that one perfect. Got the 1 ball up and down. But I don't see an awful lot more from where the cue ball is sitting right now, but This is wide open, this one ball. Rock solid. Now, that looks a bit tight. He could possibly cut the 9 up and down past the 8, but it looks, in fact, I think it probably is too tight. He's cutting back the 7, is he? I think that's what he's doing. Well, now he's lost his extension. So he's going to have to make his mind up quicker for the rest of the rack now, Stubb. Chicu's got a 6 ball into the corner.
All right. Whoa. Well, that wasn't too close.
Well, he's had a blast at that.
Well, Stubbs in the driver's seat here. You know, if he can get this 4 ball down, he's going to bank the 4. I think. I mean, that's the shot. I mean, this is.
We don't got a great deal of room here.
Stubb banked the 4, and then let's see, can he bank the 9 next? I don't think so. He banked the 6 though. Stop the ball and bank the 6. No, he's got plenty of room here.
Oh,
because it's going to shorten up. You know, he's hitting
further
further down the rail than that.
He had loads of room.
Yeah, he had a lot of room.
Well, this is going to be.
He's got 3/4 of the pocket. I mean, this is definitely doable. You know, he's got to make it clean, but he's got a lot of the pocket, so I kind of expect him to make this. Nope.
No.
Yeah, you're just a little too careful with the 9 ball there.
Oh, 8 balls now. Going for a button.
Yeah, that's good for Stubb because he's up.
Well, that's now changed. It's now on the spot, and
yeah. Let's see. Did he get lucky? Yeah, he got lucky. No, Stubb can shoot the 8, so he's going to shoot the 8 ball. This he's got to cross over. On these shots you're crossing over, you're typically not going to slam them because you need the 8 ball to open up. Oh, he's doing it this way. Interesting. I would have probably shot this long rail. I think this shot's kind of touchy. Yeah, that's what I do on those all the time. Who was it that was shooting those good? Was it One Pocket Slim? Somebody I saw was making those.
Yeah, Slim was doing a few of them.
Yeah, I think Chico makes this. Chico likes this shot. Oh, well, not even close.
Nope,
so much for my boosting his skill level.
It didn't get beyond that 3rd diamond up the rail.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the 8 ball here. I think he makes this. Stubb has a really good feel for this shot. The only thing that can screw him up, I think, is the titty on the side pocket. That's the one thing that could get him.
No, or that, keeping the cue ball in front of the 8 ball.
The cue ball, yeah.
I was just about to say, you know, if he'd nailed that, this rack could have been over. He's on the brink. Or he would have been if he got that in. This looks
that's a nice shot. That was a tricky shot. Because it was a cutback, and you know that he played that beautifully.
Now what's he got? Has he got a crossover that he can get the cue ball out of the way?
He can shoot the 3 railer on the 8. You know, I mean it's there, but
I don't think he's left Stubb anything. Not anything obvious. I mean,
he's got the 7, he's got the 6, and he's got the 8.
He cut back the 7.
Yeah, you can do that, or shoot the 6. I think the 6 is a little easier shot than the 7, but the 7's easier than you think it is because you can spin that one. It looks harder than it is. Let's put it that way. He hit that pretty good, but not good enough.
Oh, the 9 ball's going to go in, is it? No.
No. Well,
that
now
would have been it would have been a different ball game with that 9 ball going in there.
now there's not a whole lot. Yeah, this is not a whole lot. He's going to probably take a whack at the 7. It does go
in past 8 or across. Yeah, let's try to get it in past 8.
That's a tricky shot. And
the 6 ball comes up.
This is a sellout because the 8 ball nobody's ever going to miss. I can't believe he's shooting the 7 ball. Why would you shoot the 7 with the 8 sitting right there?
Yeah, this cue ball's heading up table, isn't it? Unless he's going to.
I don't get this. I don't get this. The 8 ball's a duck.
Yeah, he's listening to the stream. You can tell that.
He must be.
Of course he is.
Well, you got to give him credit for being smart enough to listen to it, although I think listening can be as much as a disadvantage as an advantage.
There's an up and down in the 6 ball, but he's going cross center for the 7.
I think he's shooting the right shot here.
Nails that, and there you go.
Yeah,
pickpocketed Chicu again.
And this is tough because Chico just made a dry break, and in this game that can be fatal. I think he'll shoot maybe the 2 ball. He's looking at the 3 ball. Well, he's shooting a 1 ball. So shooting a 1 or the 3, I can't remember.
I think he's cutting it across into the other corner. Well, he looked like he's doing that, cutting it across into the other corner.
If it was me, I'd shoot the 2. Not a bad attempt, but that's not a gimme shot.
1 ball goes in.
Well, he didn't leave anything wonderful. He's going to shoot the 3. That's well struck. Chico needs to get it rolling. Now he'll probably shoot the 4 or the 7 or the 5 or the 1. One of those. He's got his choice. He looks like he's going for the 4.
You think he really needs to put this away and leave no doubt in winning this rack. He's got a crossover, I think, on the 5. He could still use that rail next to the jaw. Where's he going? Oh, he went 6. Yeah. I'm confusing the 9 ball with the cue ball again. I'm at the wrong end of the bloody table here.
Let's see. Well, he could shoot the 8. He looks like he's maybe going to shoot the 1, or he's got the 7 too. 8, 1, or 7. I mean, I kind of like the 8 myself in the side. He doesn't. He likes the 1. And oh God, look where that ball is. It's hanging right over the edge.
Well, you won't get them any closer than that.
Would fall in. Yeah, that was.
Well, this is a bit like deja vu here because Chicu's got himself 3-0 up, and he saw that robbed of him in the last rack.
And it could happen again. I mean, because he's sitting good here with the 2 ball there. I mean, he's got options here.
The 9 ball
was the 8, the 7. I mean, he's got a lot of balls. I'm kind of surprised he's shooting this. This is a hard shot. I don't get this shot. This is a tough shot. You got to hit this like perfect. It'll go long probably.
Well, he's nailed it. Absolutely spot on.
All right. Well, I mean, that's a hard shot, but you got to give him credit for making it. He liked it, and it worked. So let's see what he's going to do here. He can shoot the 2. He can shoot the 7, maybe 4 rails. Let's see. Will the 4-railer go? Yeah, the 4-railer's kind of tough where that 7 ball is.
Can you not go 2 rails with the 2 ball into that corner?
He could, but he's going to just go one. If he's going to
He's
shoot
gonna-
the two, you just got to get the cue ball out of the way. That's the biggest problem with this shot. I don't know if you can slam this shot and get the cue ball out of the way. Yeah, see, he hit it kind of off speed.
The line on the two ball was good, but I think it was just too tight past the eight ball.
The problem was with the kind of spin he had to put on it to get the two ball out of the way, it meant the line brought the eight into play. It was one of those situations where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And Chicu plays the three railer and throats it. Yeah, he's got a good two railer on the seven ball. He's looking at the two, maybe. He's going to play the three railer on the two ball. This one, your tendency is to hit it short, and he didn't. He ended up hitting it long. So he knew the tendency and ended up hitting it long.
I'm going to be doing the coldest pillow Albi match as soon as this one's finished, but I'm going to have to kill the stream and start a new one. Only take me 5 minutes.
So he's going to play the three railer here. And this isn't the best angle for this one. He's going to kind of have to hold the cue ball a little, I think. Oh, he played the one railer. Okay.
And the two balls hung up. I thought the two ball had got in there. I thought it had gone.
So you can play this one or two rails. I think he's going to play the two railer.
Rack ball or game ball.
Oh
dear.
boy.
That could be a disaster if that seven ball gets out of the way.
That is pretty much a disaster. So Stubbs got a chance to make this seven and then get shape on the one for a side pocket shot.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll put him on four, which, you know, and if he makes the one, he may have the three. I mean, he could be out here. It'll be c'est la vie in this match.
That's going in every day of the week. Perfect.
But he didn't get position.
He's got a crossover in the three, though.
He can play the three ball. Not the easiest shot, but it's there. Yeah, he's putting inside on it, which I don't like because this thing wants to open up a lot as it is. He'll probably hit the end rail with this. Just like that.
By a mile.
He should have hit that shot with just center or even a little bit of left English. That's just making what wants to happen even more. Now let's see what Chico decides to do. I think he's got a three railer on the one, although you may not be looking at that. Can he bank the one in the corner? No. The three railer on the one's tough. It's end rail, long rail, end rail, back up in the right-hand corner pocket. And he tries to play the one rail on the side, and uh-oh, better slow down.
I'm not sure that was ever on, because I think that three ball was too much in the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was either.
Cross side for Stubb on the one ball.
Yeah, I think
Take
this will
him to the hill.
Oh, God, he hit that good.
A good go at it, but look at where they go. Now,
this game's brutal.
Crossover for the three. Well, Chicu's time in the winner's side is hanging on by a thread. Where's this cue ball going? Oh, he's nudged to one. He's not bad for the cutback.
Yeah,
he's
really
dead
good
for the cutback.
You figure him to make this one.
He's got to nail this. Yeah, every day of the week, never a doubt. And Stubb is still going to have to work for this. Chicu, though, still trailing by two.
Stubbs break. He's got a ball down. And I think he's good. Watch out, six ball. Watch out, six ball. Oh, God. He had a great shot on the eight till that six ball got in play.
I don't think he's got anything now, has he?
Oh, boy, that six ball screwed him. He can bank the one.
He
He'll
can
probably
do
bank
the
the
9
one.
ball as well.
The 9 ball's not so attractive. I
It's
think he's going to
crazy.
shoot the 1. Of course, as soon as I say that, he's going to do this. You know, it's kind of interesting. He likes this shot, which, you know, this is a pretty hard shot.
Oh, he's cutting it across. I never noticed he'd called that pocket. I thought he was going up and down.
No, that's a hard shot he picked out. If he was going to go up and down, he would have shot the 1. That was sitting pretty good for it. Well, I think that was a mistake shooting that shot. That was a tough shot.
Now, is Chicu going to get any great advantage from it? Let's see. He's started
got
off
1
good enough.
down.
What else is he going to get?
Having that 3-6 together kind of sucks. You know, he's probably going to shoot the 1 ball.
He might be shooting the 6 into the corner, though. He's lined up good for it.
He's got that too. Good thing about that is you make it, you got the 8, but if you miss it, you're going to sell out the 8. That's one of those, if you're shooting it, you better make it. Otherwise, you shoot the 1 ball. It's safer. Well, he drew it back. All he had to do was stop it, and he had the 8. I mean, he still got the 3 ball, but, I mean, the 8 was easy. I don't know if he's trying to protect the cue ball or what there.
No, it's opened out wide. Well, at least he's off the mark.
Well, Stubbs got his choice. He's got the 8 ball, the 2 ball. No, not the 2 ball. I think
he's got 2 or 3 choices.
Ball. He's got a bunch of choices. The 7 ball, that's what do you call the 3?
I presume he's going up and down.
Yeah, good shot. Yeah, he's banking pretty good. I mean, he's got a chance in this tournament. I think, you know, he's gonna have to play a little tighter against better players. But
now he's got to cut across the side for the 1, cut across for the 9 into the corner.
Yeah, it's interesting his choice of shots. He's shooting at some banks most people don't, but he's had some success with it.
And nailed that as well, spot on. Well, Stubb has now tied it up. He got back to 1.
Yeah. And like I said before, this shot isn't as hard as you think. You got to spin it up a lot because you got to counteract the throw.
Yep, nailed that also.
He didn't spin it up as much as I would have, but he cut it a lot and it went in. That was very good.
Well, no doubt it's going to be 8 ball up and down, isn't it? Or is it?
He thinks the 7 ball goes. Does the 7 go? It's pretty tight.
That's far too tight.
It does go, but it's pretty tight.
Well,
I'm not sure he's got a full pocket here. I think he's got most of the pocket. He needs to hit this hard because he needs to kind of cut it more and shorten it up.
Well, what do I know about it? That was perfect.
Well, the 2 doesn't go. He's going to have to shoot the 8 ball here. I don't think the 2 goes. Let's see. No, the 2 will go. It does go.
Match ball.
It's tight. It's tighter than it looks because this is going to open up a lot. So it's going to be pretty close to the 8 ball, I think, to make this. See if he hits this hard. Yeah, he hits it hard trying to shorten it up. It was a pretty good attempt at it.
Well, Stubb has 1 mistake from Chicu away.
The one thing Stubb has to remember here is he's going to have to call the shot. So he needs to not take too long to decide.
Chicu's running out of time. Well, that's a lovely shot. Where's the cue ball going? Oh, disaster. Game, set, and match. Hasta la vista, baby.
Ball? I think he can shoot the 2 ball, so.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Why is he calling that? Why wouldn't you shoot the 2 ball? I don't get this. Why wouldn't you just shoot the two ball
Two balls
cross
outside
side?
the two balls. I mean, ball in hand in the kitchen, two ball into the side. I mean, why is that? Is that not a more difficult shot he's chose?
It is. I don't know. It's hard to figure his brain. Now he's calling the two ball in the corner.
Up and down.
Okay,
Well,
that's
rock
a
solid
better
this.
choice.
Well, this for the match. And Stubb does have a chance in the tournament. Even Slim said that this is his best chance of actually winning.
Yeah, Slim's right.
A
I
major
think it
title.
is. I agree.
He's been solid, and well done to Stubb.
I'll tell you what, you got to give Stubb credit because he plays in every single world championship. You know, he's always in here. He's always trying.
Right. That's it, folks, for this stream. You're going to have to refresh your YouTube. You can't just sit there and it's all going to reappear. You're going to have to refresh your YouTube. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'm going to get this second stream all set up.
And I'm going to go to the bathroom here. I'll be back.
I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. We'll see you then.